I think of projects like DARE, school resource officers, adult classes that are taught by police officers, like for self-defense and elderly crime and things like that. And it goes right down to like having officers act as crossing guards for children. Those are the types of projects I think of when I think of community policing. Generally speaking, it was by sign-up. Guys would volunteer for it, and at times there'd be more than one officer would sign up for whatever the project might be. Generally, what you find, it's not the younger officers. They're the ones that want to go out and make arrests and write tickets and things like that. Generally, it's more seasoned officers, officers that we would consider maybe a little less aggressive on the road. Somewhat. Mostly through information that's gathered from people that you get to know, people you wouldn't have otherwise had a relationship with. The DARE program supplies, believe it or not, has supplied a lot of long-term relationships with officers. And the kids at times feel that they can give information to the police that you never would have gotten before, because now you do have a personal relationship with them. So generally speaking, from what I've seen in regards to reducing crime is information that you can get that's very valuable. I would recommend community policing, but not just to reduce crime, more or less to get those walls down between the police and the civilians in the town. I think that's the value of community policing, where the people that live in the town see the police as people, and likewise the police get to know the people in the town as well. I think there's a place for community policing in the job today. I really do. You can't gauge whether or not community policing works. There's no definitive number. It's not something you can say, well, we stopped crime by this much because we had community. You can't. There's no way to gauge it. On the flip side, I was never a community policing officer myself, but I did take the time. I coached for 6 years. I coached baseball and I coached football in the town I worked in. And I can't tell you how many kids still know me to this day and still refer to me as coach. And even when we've had some of those kids get in trouble and they've ended up in the police station, I still have a relationship with them. And I can talk to them even when they don't want to talk to the other officers. That's a good thing. And I know our DARE officer knows just hundreds and hundreds of kids, and kids feel comfortable coming to him because of that. And those are kids that might not have taken that step and approached the police if they're having a problem at home, or if they know of a friend that's having a problem. So I do think it works to a degree, but unfortunately it's not something you can put a number or a figure on.